First, we would like to thank each and every one of you for coming to honor our son, our beloved Max, a true hero. The love and support our family has been receiving is astounding. We now know why Max fell in love with Israel. It was all because of its people. He was embraced with open arms and treated like family by many people. And for that we are eternally grateful.
On behalf of our entire family, we want to answer the question on the minds of many people. Do we have any regrets that Max enlisted in the IDF as a lone soldier? The answer is an unequivocal no. While we love Max as deeply as any family could, the support, love, gratitude, and appreciation expressed to Max, and most recently directly to our family by the people of Israel, the IDF, the Israeli consulate, including David Siegel, Consulate General of Israel in Los Angeles, the Lone Soldiers Center, the Los Angeles Jewish Federation, Jerusalem Mayor Nir Barkat, Dov Littman, Member of Parliament, Ambassador Michael Oren, Ambassador Dan Shapiro, Congressman Brad Sherman, U.S. House of Representatives, and so many more special people helped erase any possible doubt. Congressman Sherman said, "Our son's loss of life was a tribute to the cause of the State of Israel and to the United States of America."
There is no doubt in our minds that our son was put on this earth for a mission. We lost our first child due to a miscarriage. Max, our firstborn, was welcomed into this world on November 27th, 1989. Stuart's mother, Donna, had just succumbed to cancer 6 weeks prior to Max's birth. Max's birth resulted in healing our family of the pain stemming from 2 losses. Mission accomplished. Max was surprisingly strong for his size. I remember the day that he was born. They say that children can't lift their heads or until they're many weeks older. But I must tell you, when I was in the hospital, I was alone with him, and his bed was next to me. And as I looked at him, he literally raised his head, he raised himself on his arms and turned to each side and then went slowly down. And I looked and I said, wow, this is one strong kid. Max's birth resulted in healing our family of the pains stemming, I think I read this already. I'm sorry, I'm so out of it. Okay. Max grew up to be a very good athlete. His size never stopped him from competing at the highest level. In soccer, he was known as Mighty Max, and in baseball, he was always feared once he got on base. He was quick and fast, resulting in stolen bases and scoring almost at will. And what he lacked in size, he more than up in heart. And what he lacked in size, he more than made up in heart, grit, and determination. He loved playing American football and always made his mark on the defensive side of the ball. Not surprising that Max excelled in combat training, especially, Not surprising that Max excelled in combat training, helping qualify him for the Golani unit.
To the joy of our family, Max shared a B'nai Mitzvah with his brother Jake in August 2005. Like his birth, once again Max's life was linked to a death in the family. This time it was my dad, his beloved Grandpa Sandy, who passed away in May, just a few months before his memorial event, this memorable event. And true to his calling, family and friends were united again in celebration of Max's life. Healing started, mission accomplished. Max was an excellent student. He completed high school, attended some college courses, but he began to lose his compass shortly thereafter. His younger brother Jake and sister Paige were making arrangements to go to Israel through the Birthright program. With a little probing, Max agreed to join them. To our delight, our 3 children, now young adults, depart on a journey in June 2012 for what turned out to be a life-changing experience for all of them, but particularly Max.
Upon Max's return to the States in July, he immediately told us of his decision to return to Israel. He shared with us how he connected with the country in a way he could not have imagined. He told us how he loved its beauty, but mostly he loved the people. Max was 22 and believed that he may one day choose to make Israel his permanent home. He also believed that he had a responsibility to serve in the Israeli Defense Forces while he was still of the acceptable age for enlistment. Once Max set his sight on a course, his competitive juices started to flow. Within weeks of his return, he had made contact with the IDF and put the wheels in motion. Max completed the enlistment forms, spent as much valuable time as he could with family and friends before returning to Israel in September 2012. With the assistance of a Los Angeles friend, Fred Pessin, Max was invited to live with his uncle and cousins in Beersheba. We are extremely grateful to Fred and his family for providing Max with food and shelter, but mostly a family Max could connect to awaiting his training.
Family was very important to Max. He called us nearly every day while serving. So for Max to leave his family to become a lone soldier in Israel, it truly had to be his calling. Max started training in December of 2012. Even though he did not speak Hebrew, Max was committed to joining the Golani Unit 13. Max was earning recognitions for his combat and leadership skills. In early 2013, Max was called in for an interview for Golani. Max was told that he could not be accepted in the Golani unit due to his inadequate language skills and asked where else would he be willing to serve. Max told him there was no other place to serve. When they persisted, they asked him repeatedly. He finally came to them and said, "Look, my answer is the same. If it's not Golani, it is jail or it's home." Max was sent home with the understanding that he could reapply upon his return in 1 month. To our benefit, we got to spend some time with him. To Max's credit, he returned and not only got accepted into Golani, he got accepted into Golani Unit 13. Max had achieved his goal and was well aware of the personal risks associated with this elite unit. To his proficiency in shooting, Max was recognized and given the designation as responsibility of sharpshooter. Mission accomplished.
Max earned a trip home in April of 2014. We took advantage of his homecoming and enjoyed a wonderful family vacation in Mammoth Lakes Mountain in California. We immediately recognized the growth and maturity Max was gaining from his experience while serving. Max returned to fulfill his final months of service on the Syrian border when the war broke out in Gaza. His unit was repositioned outside Gaza, awaiting instruction for ground troops to move in.
On Saturday, July 19th at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we got a call from Max saying that they actually went into Gaza. He told us that a tank had collided with the tank he was riding in. There were injuries, and he, along with other soldiers in his unit, returned for medical treatment. He told us that some of the soldiers had broken bones. He said that he was sore, but he needed to return to action. He had to get back to his friends. We told each other how much we loved each other, and we wished him a safe return.
On Sunday at approximately 8 a.m., July 20th, 3 wonderful, respectful, and kind representatives of the Israeli consulate of Los Angeles arrived at our home. They shared the horrific news that Max was killed during his mission into Gaza. They embraced us and provided us with as much comfort as was humanly possible under the circumstances. We initially said that we wanted to bring our son back home to Los Angeles. After further thought, we came to realize that was our selfishness. I just wanted him near me and wanted to be able to go see him every day if I needed to. But after being in Israel and seeing all the love and support and how he is treated and remembered here, we decided that Max needed to remain in Israel, no longer the lone soldier, forever at his home. We concluded that the Israeli people would honor him for his sacrifice and provide him with the lasting respect he deserves. Mission accomplished. As Jews, we are in awe of what Max achieved from the moment he said, "I am returning to Israel." As parents, we are filled with joy and pride for the man that our son became and the life that he lived. While he touched so many people in his youth, Max raised the bar as a man and as a lone soldier for the Golani Unit 13 of the IDF. Mission accomplished, Max.
We extend our sincere condolences to all of the IDF fallen soldiers and pray for peace. To our beloved son, may your memory burn everlasting in the hearts of your friends here in Israel, as it will amongst all your family and friends in the United States of America. God bless us all and the state of Israel. Am Yisrael Chai.
דברי פרידה מפי האחות פג'.